This is Jane at addictmag.com. I'm in the kitchen today doing a small project that I wanted to show you because I think it's interesting, and I'm using it as a gift for a friend. I'm making her a spice box, and here are some of the parts to it. This is the box, which is it was an uncoated aluminum box that's used with clockmaking supplies, and there are these 15 little containers also in aluminum that come unpainted, and the nice part about them is that they have glass tops so you can see into it. And I've used nice labels that I got in a box, these oval labels, and I put the names of the spices I'm going to include in the box on the label, and then just went over them with some of that clear sealing tape so that the ink doesn't come off. Sometimes I use my P-Touch for this, but this time I thought I'd use these nice oval labels. Also, because this aluminum box comes uncoated, I took it downstairs to the basement and sprayed it with a nice coat of Krylon spray paint in a gray that kind of matched the aluminum so it wouldn't look very different, but it certainly could go in a color. It would look great in red, it would look great in yellow, whatever would go with your kitchen. I just happened to be expedient and use the gray. And as you can see, these 15 containers, I've started with salt, and those go in, and I've got some chili powder. And the nice thing about these spice boxes, here's some turmeric, is that they can be customized to whatever kind of spices you want to include. If you grow herbs, especially in the garden, and you have them left over, they can be crumbled and put in here too. Here's some onion powder. There's a tandoori mix I got, some hot curry. These friends obviously like hot spices, cayenne pepper, coriander, and a friend just recently returned from Morocco and brought me some goodies, spices. So I had a lot of coriander and fresh cinnamon. Moroccan cinnamon is wonderful, and some cumin came with that. Here's some garlic powder and nutmeg, and as you can see, I'm putting this spice box together. This is just some black pepper, and it's looking better and better. Here's a ginger, and then this is how it's looking as it's almost filled. And I just wanted to show you with the one last. This is the empty container, and here is some of that Moroccan paprika that was brought back for me. And because these containers hold only about 3 tablespoons of spices, which is great for people who don't cook really often or when you just want everything out at once, I use a nice teaspoon to fill it, and then you can kind of gauge. You don't want to get it too full. Tamp it down, and it gives you a nice amount there, and then the lid goes right on it. Now these lids don't fasten down very hard, so you have to be careful not to spill, but even if you do, you've got a nice surface in this box. And there it is, the spice box all assembled, and it stores very easily, and you could certainly put spices on there if you wanted to do some contrast painting. And here it is. Now, I tried to get a couple more of these from Lee Valley, but they seem to have changed their inventory just a little bit, so you might have to look for them on the internet. And meanwhile, Lee Valley has one that is about $14, and it has 7 spice containers, and it's stainless steel, so you wouldn't have to paint it, but of course then you wouldn't get the variety either. But it's certainly a good place to start. Again, this is Jane from addictmag.com with the Spice Box video.